Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be all about the big question: what does your person want with you? What are their plans, their intentions with this connection in you? So we have three piles from the left to right. Pause if you need a little longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most. And I'm going to begin with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. If you chose the romance card, this will be your reading. Number 23 reduces to 5. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So there is strong indication of change, either change coming in or this person intending to bring it in. I feel like one thing's for sure with the romance card, that they do have strong feelings as well as recognition or strong feelings for you. This person, I guess, tends to fantasize more than act and implement on those desires. They have very strong Piscean energy, also Libra and Taurus, so house of planet of Venus, and family is really important to this person. Oh, Two of Cups, love, strong recognition of love. Ace of Swords. Page of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse with the Death in. Wow, they have a lot of blocked energy. So we have Pisces, yes, Cancer, and then Scorpio. Oh my god, there's so much water energy over here. I do want to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Four of Wands in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is what I was feeling. They act on things rather, they think about things rather than act on it. And that's what is being reflected over here. So I think one of the first things I see is that they're not choosing to pursue this connection correctly right now. Their focus is somewhere else. I also feel the need to say pile number one. This might not be someone that is currently fit to pull off a long-term relationship. I said ships. So it makes me feel like this person is quite misdirected in life. um so I think you know where this is going, but for a better explanation you can stick around, because I kind of get the feeling that you wouldn't want to hear this. I don't know, I'm picking up on somebody's hesitation. you weren't expecting to hear this because maybe you watch other tarot readings which kind of tell you that they really want a relationship, which is true with the Ace of Swords over here. But the reality of this situation is something that Spirit wants to shed light upon, because um, if you just generally notice this person, it kind of gives me like they're pretty misdirected, or they don't have direction in life as much. And this person seems to have like father issues. So those, that somewhere reflects your security, your, so to speak, your ambition, your direction in life. Um, affects your root chakra as well. So this means that maybe they've not had a role model to look up to, or something of that sort. So they're just misdirected. This person's daily routines and habits are quite questionable, and it's just their demeanor. Like, I don't know if this person has addictions or like substance abuse issues, or um, they have very strong addictive tendencies. So that means that they don't have a strong footing in reality. That's literally what I feel. So when somebody doesn't have direction or purpose in life, it's very easy for them to get swayed away. So I don't know if it's like partying or just killing time or just not focusing on future stability. It is a question mark about, specifically if this is a man, it's about his authority, his leadership, and his goals. I would say that that is something I'm specifically picking up on. This person seems to be someone that when they do get into a relationship, it's nice. They are emotional and they tend to do a lot, or they think about doing a lot. But this person doesn't have the vision to plan a long term relationship. Almost, if you're looking for a masculine man, that's what I'm going to start off with. If you're looking for a masculine man to guide you and plan your future, which most women do look forward to, um, it's not something that is wrong to look forward to. She can have her own plans, but this is somewhere where I see this person doesn't have their own direction. So if somebody is lost in their own life and they're not disciplined enough, um that kind of makes, I feel a little hesitant, because like I feel like I'm picking up on a lot of energy that might sound like criticism towards your person, but I cannot defy the energy. That's just how I read as a tarot reader. So that's why I said that in the beginning, if you don't want to hear why. But sometimes it's important. If you're looking for a long-term relationship, um, you should have certain, um, you can't just look at the emotional aspect, right? You also have to be logical. So I feel like this person, I think they sit in their fantasies. So addictive tendencies could be also about fantasizing and not taking a lot of action on those goals. And I think the deeper reason for it could be that they procrastinate because they don't feel worthy of it, or they don't know how to utilize it. Mainly, I think that it's just like being directionless, not knowing where to move ahead in life. So the relationship is something that we did start off with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords, knowing very strongly I have feelings for this person. However, the pathway towards achieving a real life relationship is something with the Hangman in reverse tells me very clearly. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone that doesn't have their physical realm in order. This is a female energy that tends to feel quite insecure and ungrounded. The Page of Cups in reverse can also indicate a level of disconnection from intuition or just your own compass. If like somebody knows who they are, they can still figure out what they might want to do, even if they're pursuing something artistic. But this one seems like they don't really know who they are, and that's why they're finding it difficult to figure out where they want to go. The Chariot in reverse can indicate in this spread that they tend to move quickly, but it doesn't work out. So maybe they have This person could have good entrepreneurial skills, or they could be sitting on it, they just haven't realized it yet. um and I think the chariot in reverse can indicate like moving too swiftly without intention in terms of this relationship. So it could be that they could get swayed away, or they already show you signs of like, yeah, we're going to last long and we're going to do this and that and this and that. But in reality, you find it really difficult to see the results, or you don't know if it's actually happening or going to happen. For somebody, I'm picking up that this is a secret relationship. You haven't told your family and friends about this person. Um, and you're really hoping that they change or they miraculously become someone you can introduce to your family or friends. But I also feel like you struggle with knowing your worth, and you convince yourself that they will pull themselves out of it. So, see, this is not exactly about you and what you want and what this person wants. This reading is more about an open ended question, and just explaining you what type of a person you're dealing with or what phase they are in. Because um, if you chose this pile, there is some answer for you. Maybe this reading completely resonates with you. Maybe this answers a few things as to why this person is so lenient with this connection, or why they're not able to make decisions, or whatever the heck it is. There's just something. There's just something that tells you that is just not making me feel safe with this person. There's just something that I feel like, and maybe it's not one big thing, maybe these are small small things in ways in which you deal with this person and you realize they're not that understanding of your worries, or something about like security that you need in the connection. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life humor. You are comparatively in search for someone that can give you that stability. It kind of tells me that maybe you also mirror this lack of direction. Maybe you're also looking for direction in life somewhere. This is um, being reflected back in this connection. But there's a little difference in maybe where you still have a little bit of understanding where you'd like to go, or at least what you'd not like to have in life. Your person seems like the opposite of a blank canvas. How do I explain it? It's like they have too many ideas and very less experiment or field work in whatever they do, or something like that. They're just very confused, especially about their livelihood, or how they're going to make their livelihood. Seems like it, because we do have strong amount of pentacles over here, which tells me that it's not that they're always going to be like that. However, I do feel like it's happening like this in front of you for a reason. Because you are potentially attracted to someone that reflects more of what you didn't get in your childhood, rather than being able to choose someone that gives you the security you've always wanted in a dream relationship. Does that make sense? So I'm going to dive deeper into just seeing what does this person really want apart from the practical aspect of this. Three of Cups, Seven of Swords, High Priestess. You already know what they want. You can already sense it. A woman's intuition can sniff out everything. You could also be a man. It's just about intuition over here. The sacred act of offerings. I infuse this act with love and compassion. You're seeing this person through the benefit of the doubt lens. And that's why there's a reason why Spirit was trying to focus on the practical aspect. Because I don't know if you are young or your friend group is, your friends don't think like this. There's just somebody that had to fill you in with a little bit of practical aspect of life, whether you're a man or a woman. Um, and with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess, you can kind of see like this is not what you ideally wished for when you think of settling down with someone. This is more of what you kind of might be used to, or you're filling a void with this person, or yeah, it seems like you just don't want to be alone, maybe. And you imagine your partner to be more secure. That's what I keep hearing. You don't have to worry so much. And I think with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords says unstable effort. It kind of makes me feel like this person would be the type to be like, let's see where this goes. It's not necessarily like betraying you or something, but there's that leniency that I picked up, which is very evident in this person's intentions. We'll see where it goes. This is kind of like the energy. I'm gonna see how much um I'm gonna see how much I can get away with, or it's like somewhere this person knows that you want security. And again, to get away with is not something that I'm picking up as a betrayal. This is just, how much can I get away with just mm, not putting the big boy pants on? Almost like the best way I can describe this without being too harsh. Abundance. Goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive. Be fortune in mine. It kind of makes me feel like you bring more to the table than this person does in some shape or form. And that could be actually about money as well. Money is either money or it's energy. You pour more into the the relationship, and they benefit off it. By energy, I just feel like maybe love. You give more love. You're more caring. So by you pouring more into this connection, how they're receiving more love or energy is by them being taken care of, but maybe you not being taken care of in the way that you want to be taken care of, which means that maybe you just need more mental clarity. You need someone that's stern, and you're not getting that in return. Drifter experiencing life as it comes. This is that energy. Let's see where this goes or how this goes, And Watcher's transpersonal. Your ancestors have been trying to communicate with you about this person. Seems as if nothing goes unnoticed about this person. I also feel like your spirit guides closely watch this person. You're very you're very vulnerable to this person, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like your spirit guides are taking care of this person when they're not around you, because it can directly impact your journey. And I feel like you are someone that's a generational pattern breaker, and they it's like I'm seeing that animation of Jesus Christ standing and taking all the stones that are thrown at you, and one of them hits you, and you just cry, like, why is this happening to me, Jesus? So it's like your spirit guides are protecting you from so many um, things you can't see. And this person and their behavior is also one thing that they try to keep a track of, because they're part of your dharma, they're part of your life purpose. You have a contract with this person. I'm hearing kindred spirits, so this could be a strong soulmate of yours. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, so they are trying to help you change certain patterns which may or may not be related to this person, and they want you to know that they are protecting you from so many things that you might not even realize, and a lot of it seems like spiritual, a lot of it seems like a warfare. You could be a strong medium, you could be a psychic baby. um your amidst an awakening is what it makes me feel like, and there's a lot of pressure on you, and I completely understand. They want you to know that they are looking after very, very small details in your life. It's very purposeful. Looking after you is something that they just have to do. Big weight on your shoulders, pile number one. Big weight on your shoulders. It makes me feel like you have a strong calling from your lineage. I'm gonna pull out a few channel messages from my self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. I'm afraid to lose myself in this relationship. I keep tabs on you secretly. I ghosted you because I can't be held accountable for my actions. Oh, I said relationships again. So this person might have a perpetual habit, like a pattern that plays out in the relationships. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions. I was in denial about wanting more with you. I just heard friend. I miss our conversations. I'm scared of getting attached to you. There's a lot about getting attached and like losing themselves in a relationship. This could be someone that portrays anxious, avoidant attachment style. They portray such characteristics. Mm. Quite a confusing scenario that you do have. I don't want you to take too much pressure on figuring it out. Rather, just welcome whatever energy comes and whatever information comes towards you at this point, because these are silent clues that the universe is trying to help you bridge the gap to where you want to go. So it's like, don't take too much pressure, but don't also overlook the signs. There's a thin line. Okay, so Payal, number one, this was your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. And I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the card of Safe Home, this will be your reading. So this says, I cast a circle round about. Safety is now beyond doubt. Number 39. What does this person want with you? There's a real energy of being serious. Serious about you. There's something this person has to say to you and let you know about this connection that they think you might not like it. Yeah. Inquire, react, observe, react, inquire, respond. This person could be someone that has been working a lot recently or in life, is pretty exhausted of the games that people play. They have been ridiculed in some manner. Their beloved radical acceptance. They feel inferior about something in life. Loneliness, denial. So they might have reacted. They might have reacted to a situation. Sorry, I am spacing out because I just woke up from a nap. I'm so tired. But also, it's what it's just, I think I had a dream that now I'm remembering it. This makes me feel like this person might have also been dreaming of you. Hmm. I kind of get this feeling that this person dreams of you when they're least expecting it, when they think that they've moved on from you. Or this is somewhere I think that the divine is trying to communicate some sort of subconscious fear that this person might have. And this loneliness could talk about maybe this person being hyper independent and not realizing that they are so lonely. Maybe they keep themselves pretty occupied, right? But they don't realize that they are still lonely. Just they can't just be. They need to be occupied or like, consumed by something. That's what I feel. And I get so much hesitation inside. It's like, for a person that has learned, I'm hearing elder daughter syndrome, so somebody could be the elder child. Um, it's just giving like so much anxiety that this person feels when they think about depending on someone. It's to the extent that they kind of exhaust themselves. New beginnings. I think they were so nervous. Beauty, they don't feel good enough about something. They were so nervous. They had so much going on in their mind that they actually ended up sabotaging the connection with you in some shape or form because they were not realizing the extent of what something rules over their mind. This person could have had a lot of outside influence. This person had outside influence that people were kind of guiding this person to do something they didn't really want to do. And since they felt so lost and overburdened with everything that was already going on in their life, they made stupid decisions. And something that I do, use the adjective stupid, but I think that it was stupid because this person had to really understand what they wanted through this procedure. And you might think that why did I have to be a collateral damage in their procedure, right? The thing is that both of you benefited from whatever came out of this situation, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. And not in a sense where it's just a small benefit or a token of appreciation or wisdom or a gem of wisdom. This is more like I I have been changed somewhere. It's like I've changed somewhere, or I feel like there's so much on this person's mind. It's like you meet some people or certain incidents in your life, they completely change you. Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Strength, King of Cups, King of Swords, Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Judgment in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles, Libra energy. I think this person might be quite worried about their finances. That could be one thing that makes them feel insecure. How am I going to stand between two people and tell them I'm looking to marry, is what I just heard. So it's like maybe, they feel like they're not where they need to be and they feel emasculated in some shape or form. Even if this is a woman, she might have great ambitions for herself and she just feels like she's not that courageous. And I feel like this person might be tested right now, or it's not exactly like tested, but they're going through a difficult phase in life. Something that is, they're already on the right path, so something that is setting them up for life, setting them up for success. So Six of Swords over here with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very deep, deep, deep feeler. The King of Swords and the Knight of Wands tells me that this person has different sides and moods to them when it comes to you. One moment they're thinking about your future, the next moment they're thinking about proposing to you and just pampering you. The next moment they're thinking about how they're going to ravish you and just be close to you and passionate, and then next moment they're just thinking about it collectively in the sense where they're just like, how am I going to even make it past all of this? So I think that they take a great deal of success, especially if this is a man and especially if he's a young adult, like maybe 20, 23, max to max, I can say maybe 28. He's just figuring his stuff out. And yeah, I do feel like this could be a man. And he seems like everything's just good over there with you. This person might not know what you are really going through. There could be a couple of things that I am picking up that could be also related to your career or a creative venture that you're trying to get off, or something like I'm seeing somebody doing sketching or drawing. There's something that you're trying to do. It's like both of you are being guided to listen to your heart, where there are multiple people trying to just give you advices when you both are kind of lost in your own life. You met each other at such a crucial point in your life. It almost makes the both of you, is what I hear, think that this might be the one for me. That's what I keep hearing. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of situation. Again, I said both of you seeing something. So if they left you out in the cold, they ghosted you because they got scared of the situation, I think this person feels pretty shitty about it, but they also kind of want you to understand why they're doing this. I'm not sure if they have told you that they need to take some time off this connection because they have to focus on bigger and better things, is what I'm hearing. So they feel like this thing, or them exactly telling you on your face that they can't be in a relationship, is something that will do more um damage. Like they think that you might not understand. I'm also hearing that you might be more emotional than they are, so they kind of feel like if you start convincing them, they won't be able to say no. But they really want to focus on their career right now, or like whatever issues that they have, they need space. I'm seeing this person like constantly being thrown knives at, and they keep landing in their back or like on their shoulders, and shoulders spiritually stand for a lot of burden and pressure that you're carrying, and sometimes not even, sometimes of other people, basically. So sacred realm, enter your sacred space to tune into the portal of your heart, somewhere that feels safe, peaceful for you to connect in solitude. So I think this is an advice for you, and this is what this person is also doing. They are, I'm gonna be honest, they are choosing to like kind of take time off this connection, whatever has happened, because they have so many things. They're saying that, can you please name it to my person? Like, first of all, I'm dealing with inner child issues. Second of all, I don't have money to support you. Third of all, I am actually carrying the weight of possibly sabotaging this and losing the person I actually want to end up with. And fourth, I'm hearing something about a mother figure or a mother, or just, I don't know, family. That could be the burden that this person might have on their shoulders. So it tells me that they are preoccupied, and they kind of feel like right now being in a relationship, I keep seeing somebody like um feeling really sticky. It's almost like these are things that they cannot get rid of, these situations and these responsibilities, and they feel like right now if they add a career, um oh, if they add a relationship, so maybe career is really important right now, or they're just focusing on their money and their finances. But there's something about career, it's different when you say finances. So it may be that they're going through a shift, or they're trying to figure out what they really want to do, because this person is looking at the Ace of Pentacles. This person is trying to make big bucks. It could have been that they were satisfied with this Page of Pentacle for a while, but now they're trying to aim high. And they're looking at something creative or something that they really enjoy doing. So, hmm. So what do they want with you? Well, they really want a relationship with you. I don't think there's anybody else over here. They might think that you can easily find somebody and replace them. My opportunities are endless. I think you should give this person the space and the time to heal and figure their life out, because it seems like this is someone that's quite adamant to figure their shit out. And if people are not happy and justified in their own life choices, they bring all of that unhappiness and feelings of failure in their relationship, and it becomes a burden for the partner. What do they want with you? We have fire Aries and fire, confidence, optimism, passion, bravery, independence, bravery, passion. Two words that are common, passion and bravery. So whatever they're trying to pursue is passionate. It also requires them to be brave. Um, it just seems like there is this constant thought they're thinking about you, but it somewhere just doesn't allow them to come forward because they're so adamant about fixing their life. That's what it makes me feel like. They feel like there's something wrong or it shouldn't be so difficult for them. Safe travel, organization, thank you, spirit, purpose, planning, efficiency, thank you so much. Both of them are in blue colors, so it could be that they're keeping you as a friend right now. Simple reasons. Then they're keeping you at a distance because right now they're trying to find their own ground footedness in life, and they know that this comes at the expense of maybe losing you. Um, but they're okay with it. I think that they are taking that risk and betting on themselves. So I'm going to use my self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. I also have a second channel called the Feral Oracle. I've tried to forget you, but there's no one like you. I was in denial about wanting more with you. I rejected you before you could reject me. I'm afraid to lose myself in this relationship. I miss you, but my pride won't let me come forward. I want to take things slow. I don't think my needs are being met. I feel like they carry this burden. I keep being reminded of the fact they're not doing this out of an ill heart or like they don't care about you, there's no interest. And usually I refrain myself from saying these things because they can make you hold on to a person that might not be fulfilling your needs. And this is also like them putting themselves first is also a way in which it could have made you feel like they're rejecting you and they're very, very aware of it. And I think that it does bother them a lot that they've given you the impression that they don't care about you. And I think that for a few of you, it's possible this person never confessed their feelings, which makes them feel like a really shitty person because they kind of put themselves in your shoes and they feel like it must have really made you feel like you're stupid for trying to talk to them. Um, but in return, how they self-soothe is that, you know, when I come back in their life, I'm gonna make it up to them. Like I'm gonna do everything when I am capable of doing that. This person really wants to be the man for you. This person wants to give you so much more than you can think of. That's the energy that I pick up. They just don't think that they're there yet where they can really make it up to you. So there's like this energy of like working on themselves. You haven't seen your best self yet, and I am led by my dreams. So again, there's a lot about walking through a portal, you know, like walking through something to get to something is what I feel, and they feel like they have to ascend in order to not just have you, but just become that person. You're a part of their dream life. The way I see it, it's like there are other things in their life that they want to achieve, and they also want to be with you. But they're kind of setting the timeline at which they want to go and proceed with this situation. Bottom of the deck, I am seeing we're almost there. Don't give up on us right now. So, fire number 2, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful, let me know down in the comments section. Hit the subscribe for more. Information for personal readings is also given down. in the description box, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the victory card, I shall celebrate, I shall rise, I will let victory make me wise. So, this one has a very strong energy of loss. Also, this kind of like overwhelming energy of feeling like a failure, or like something has really broken this person down. Because the moment I tapped into this energy, it's like something that takes over you like a blanket. And there's this overwhelming sense of feeling of wanting to cry. Best possible decision, Artemis, goddess of the bow. Help me see what must be known. It's like I feel like this person just somewhere feels like they cannot be with you. I don't know what it is. It's like somebody is rejecting somebody. You rejected them, they rejected you, their family rejected you, their friends, their family, or your family. I don't know. Friends. Maybe it's the wrong timing, or they saw something, or you saw something about them. It's like their wisdom kind of tells them that this might not be the right decision to move forward to. I know what the cards say, but I read intuitively. That's why I can feel this energy of something like heavily pressuring this person. Soulmate, courage in reverse. So they are fighting their feelings for you. Victim consciousness. They feel stuck and oppressed by something in their life. It's something that's internal rather than external. Yeah, Hermit in reverse. They're waiting for their luck to improve. Kind of makes me feel like this person has been going through a morphine, or like a couple of years have been really rough for them, and they are so beaten down sometimes. This person could be amidst dark night of the soul, or like a spiritual awakening, or something that's like a big tower moment in their life. There's I'm seeing crippled legs, so that means somewhere feeling like they don't have their stability in life, or they're not able to stand on their own 2 feet. Magician in reverse, yeah, feeling powerless. King of Pentacles, I do feel like it's a lot about their stability. It's not just about money. Ace of Wands in reverse, but where they find themselves, that is something that is taking a lot of their focus. And I think that because this internal change is going through that they're going through is not letting them make a decision about you. Sometimes they feel like they've moved on. Sometimes, you return back to their mind or their heart. They do recognize that you're a soulmate. And the Wheel of Fortune, Gemini, Virgo, and the Wheel of Fortune is almost all signs. Three of Cups in reverse. They have somebody in their ear. Sun. Could be a childhood friend or could be their inner child. I don't think this is someone that's personally attacking you. I just think it's maybe something that a past person said. I was about to say past reader, so they might have done a reading on you and they did not get a positive answer. So it's something that has like sat in their mind and now they're trying to fight it. It could also be a wound of unworthiness, but it seems like somebody said something about you, or it's just their inner child. Queen of Wands. They have this feeling that you're not loyal and you're never going to like support them or take care of them or be loyal to them or be there for them. That's what they feel. And they might have reasons for it, but that's just how they feel. It could also be based off assumption, but it could also be based off your lack of interest or pursuit of them. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. A lot of it is something that I see as a projection. You may or may not have actually done anything of that sorts. Um, there's a sense of being ridiculed, especially by the same gender, and especially if this person is a woman. There's a lot of competitiveness around them, and I feel so anxious. It's like they somewhere feel really unsupported in their life and directionless, perhaps, and they're trying to figure this out swiftly. However, I hear from Spirit that it's going to take them a while, like 6 to 7 months, and it makes me feel like this will directly impact your relationship with them. So, what do they want? I don't think they're clear on that. You are not alone. So, um, I don't feel like this person has bad intentions. I just think they're going through so much. Their brain is cooking up scenarios. And they also could be hurting because you rejected them or you didn't choose them. They could also be thinking, like, oh, it's like this person was really rooting for this connection to work out for them. And somewhere they were maybe lacking purpose or lacking direction in life, and they struggle with that since childhood. So they could have lost themselves in this fantasy for a bit. When things didn't work out, it's like it really hurt this person. And they had to really accept the fact that this is not going to work out the way that they thought it would. So they had to pull in their chips, back to them, the ones that they were investing as security within you, thinking that this will last long in the future. It wasn't really about you. I'm not justifying your behavior if you've done something to hurt them or make them actually feel like rejected, or they've rejected you. I don't know, but this is more like it wasn't really about you, but how they already used to feel about themselves and their life. So it's like their inner reality created their outer reality. So I feel like there's a lot of like third party manifestation, which is actually happening from both of your own fears, respectively, from your own ends. And this person or you, I'm picking up, you could have thought that you're not attractive enough. There's a lot of misunderstanding. I think that this is the creation of the Maya, the illusionary world, all your fears really just blocking you from understanding what you really want. And I think that this person, when their illusion broke, that they're going to find some security. It's like life made them so uncomfortable in the waiting game with you or something like that, that this person ultimately had no choice but to somewhere make peace with the fact that this connection will not end up or might not end up the way that they want it to. So a series of events started taking place. This person had they were kind of relying on you. It's like, sometimes people become emotionally so involved that they don't focus on other things. It's like their happiness is relying in one place. So they kind of just woke up from that and they realized, like, oh shit, like They have to make themselves happy. So now all of the decluttering process is taking place, where I feel like you can understand why they don't have an answer. What do they want from you? Because there's so much confusion within themselves as to who they are and what they really want. How can they make a decision about that? For a few of you, I'm hearing that you're already with this person, okay? So we have the card of a couple of keywords which says intention, love, mind, heart, soul, evolution, overcoming, let go, unknown. So there's a lot of what you call those labels that this person had put on themselves. I'm this, or I can do this, or a lot of strong conditioning that they're having to break through. And it might seem like, I don't know why I feel the need to say this, that they're a weak person, but they're not. Actually, the amount of pressure and the amount of changes and the amount of letting go that they're doing is equally um equivalent to the amount of intelligence this person has, their flexibility. And it's like every person reacts, when they're going through something difficult. But this person willingly standing in front of the divine, I need help, is something that I'm hearing. Is It's like they're going through a lot behind closed doors, and it will never come across or look like that, um because it seems like they're an adult who just doesn't want the world to see them struggling at this point. It makes them feel like they will be furthermore ridiculed and called or named as a failure. So they feel a lot of pressure to like kind of live up to an image, even if it's just the approval of their parents or somebody around. And I think that the first thing that they're learning is that not everything that they're told is going to dictate their life. So it could be very inclusive of the things that they've heard about you, or the readings that they got done about you, or something like that. It's like faith's trying to really make this person take charge of their own life and their own opinions, and basically have a spine. Not that they don't already have one. It just seems like they're going through a loss, perhaps, in the sense that they're losing themselves, which could be quite painful. And I think it's adding, I don't know. I want to talk about you, but there's not much that's happening about you in that sense. It makes me feel like this person is just so preoccupied with themselves. Like, I see this person mostly, yeah, I was about to say, I see this person mostly just crying about how they feel about their life. It's just being very anxious and emotional. Like, when will the stars align, or when will they find their big break? That's the energy that I picked up. Like, they've been going through a few difficult years in their life, and they're just waiting when the clock turns around for them, the wheel of fortune. They stop feeling like they're always looking over their shoulder. They could have had a rough childhood, so they've been working really hard. And it's it's just about kismet, right? Like, it's just about divine timing. When um you get your big break, something like that. This person is really hoping that someday they will also be on the top. So maybe, around in their social circle or something like that, they're not being recognized for who they are. And they feel demeaned somewhere. So that's what's coming up for this person. We have the card stand by me. You will not feel this emotional forever. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. There's a lot of crying happening behind closed doors, and you might think that this person is doing pretty well or where they are, but it's somewhere you got to understand that maybe their calling is bigger than where they are. They're capable of more, or the potential that you see within them is quite real. But it takes a lot for some people to actually achieve that and become that person, right? This card says if you're over obsessed whether you are making the right decisions, basically you are assuming that the universe will reward you for one and punish you for the other. I wish I could talk to this person and kind of tell them that, they will land wherever they have to. um I get a sense that they wish that you were there to support them, because they would really, really like somebody to just be there and hold them while they navigate this through for their life. but there's just like this overwhelming sense of having so much to do or clear up, get their act right. Feast of plenty, choices, and their consequences. For somebody, this person feels like they don't have much time left, or they need to get married, or their biological clock is ticking. Like something about that is also what I'm picking up. It's like multiple pressure points. This card fell out. It's actually the previous pile's thumbnail card. Courage, upright. My shining, brave, true, bright, my courage now returns this night. So if this person is somebody that you still desire, you see the hope in this connection, you should continue manifesting them from afar and like just maybe pray for them despite the outcome of your relationship, because it seems like they just need somebody to like root for them. And I think they're just suffering in silence. They're not really telling anybody how they really feel about all of this pressure that people are kind of putting on them, or just that they have on themselves. They feel quite alone. So I'm going to pull out a few channel messages from a self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. I have cried over you. I'm telling you, this person is very emotional right now. I want to give this a real chance. You're the one for me. I'm upset with myself. I'm scared of your reaction. If they approached you and you rejected them, they feel like they're stuck. Nothing is going in their way. Because, yeah, I see this person kind of crying and being like, they don't want me. What should I do with all of these feelings? They're going to reject me. I'm working on myself. I enjoy talking to you and spending time with you. And lastly, I didn't value what I had. Okay, so pile number 3, this was your reading. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know down in the comments section. Hit the subscribe for more so you know whenever I upload next. Information for personal reading is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye-bye.